What's going on, everybody? How are you today? I got everything set. How are you? Oh, ding dong. Ding dong. What is going on? Hey, JK, Andy, Nicole, Gamer Girl, Freaky Geek, ding dong. Shut up, me. 13 past midnight. Hello. I think I got everybody. Sophie, how you doing? Shake that. Hey, Paranormal Circle, everything's going off right now. Nicole is celebrating a 6-month sub streak to Shadows of the Moon on D-Live. What's going on? Okay, let me pull out chat. That's what I was doing. Celebration time! Chat with Mooncake time! Everything's going on. Where do I want to pop out chat? There we go. Get rid of that. Get that over there. Lord. If my day's starting anything like my work was yesterday. Holy hell. Thank you, Jake, for the lemon. Thank you. Excuse me. Yes, it works. Hey, Ruth, how are you?
Gotta give the boy points.
Gotta give the boy points. Let's turn that down a little bit because Eddie is sleeping. Hey, Modest Moongazer, how are you? What's going on? How is everybody? Tell you, last night I went to work. Holy crap. It was a clusterfuck. I'm telling you. It's crazy. Crazy night. I came home. We went to bed around 7:30 at night. I don't know who Kevin and Perry is. What did I miss? No, Jake, I'm not doing tarot cards. I was thinking about doing, hey, Shaz, another reading day, but not, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. A large classic movie. I don't know who Kevin and Perry is. I'm going to have to check up who that is. See, you learn something new every day. No, one of these days I'll be doing tarot readings again. I'm just, with work going crazy, I just haven't had time to relax and meditate and all that good stuff. Right? Shadow's going to tell us a bedtime story before her lunchtime. Right? I just scarfed down my breakfast before I came on live. Me neither, Missy. Oh, it must be a UK thing because nobody's telling us anything. Is Kevin and Perry a UK thing? Is it? That's okay, Jake. I've been out of loop for a month now. You're waiting for a roast dinner? Okay, it's a comedy sketch. All right. Oh, same here, Jake. I've had a lot going on myself. Eddie is well, by the way, Sophie. I did see your thing there. Yeah, he's well. He's just resting. He's sleeping. Yeah, right? Kevin Bacon and Perry Mason. Exactly, yeah. That's what I was thinking, but, I know it's, weird that I'm wrong, but no, I'm joking. See? Kevin and Perry. Damn it, now I'm going to have to see. I'm going to have to check it out. So, yeah, yesterday was crazy at work from the moment I got there. I had to tell somebody, hold on a minute. I just stepped in the door. Hey, Spitfire. And let me see what's going on. Give me like 5 seconds to look at the computer and see what's going on. But we got everything situated and sort of. It's just, it becomes hectic right before Labor Day here. Just, everybody wants to come and stay in Valdez and, everybody's booked up. So, that's true. And I really can't say step into the door because I live here. But, excuse me, you know what I mean. It was definitely crazy. I came home. I almost didn't have the energy to eat. I just wanted to lay down and go to bed. It was nuts. But hopefully today is a better day. I didn't even get to fold laundry yesterday. Well, I did a little bit, but phone kept ringing. Hey, Pammy. 3 infants, 2 toddlers, and 1 5-year-old. Yeah, nope, those days are gone for me. Holy hell. That's like, I'm 47 now. My mom had me at 48. There's no way in hell, man. I have so much respect for my mom. And especially raising someone like me. Whew, Lord. So yeah, we got a bunch of stuff going on here. I got a lot of things pulled up. I figured we'd talk about tips to boost self-confidence. We'll talk about helping lighten your spirit, make yourself a priority in your own life. Thank you for the sub, Fragility. Hopefully I said that right. I probably didn't. I'm not awake yet. And then I was behind time because I didn't realize what time it was. I was watching, I don't know if you guys ever watched the show Hot Ones on YouTube. Well, Matt Damon was on there and I had to watch it. And then I looked at the time and I'm like, oh shit, I got to go have a cigarette and get back up here and start the show. Well, happy birthday next week. Nice. Very cool, Jake. Very cool. That's awesome. And Nicole's birthday's next week, too. That's right. Nicole will be 21 next Tuesday. Yeah. It's great turning 21. I wish I was 21 again. No, actually, I don't. Exactly. With 34 years of experience being 21. That's right. That's awesome. Well, happy birthday, Pammy. Jeez, is everybody birthday next week? Wow, nice. It seems like everybody is in August and September, I swear to God. Except my family. Right, Andy? Exactly. I don't know. I don't know what age I want to be. I always say I'm 29 and holding. Always. I don't know why. But, what are you going to do? There you go, Freaky Geek. That's the way to live. He said, no matter my actual age, I'm 10 in my head at all times. Your dad has 51 experience. My dad was alive today. He'd be over 100. He was born in 1914. But he's a January baby. He's a Capricorn. There you go, Andy. See, yeah, I'm just mentally 12 years old forever. Exactly. I think we just should pick an age and stay there for the rest of our lives, right? I keep telling my kids they're growing up too fast, that they should stop growing up, but they don't listen to me. What are you going to do? Pammy, my mind says I'm Toys R Us kid, but my body says rest in peace. That's funny. Hey, Rain, how you doing, hon? That's right, Sophie. As Peter Pan said, never grow up. It's a trap. That's so true. That is so true. Well, oh shit, what was it? Somebody said to me, I don't have gray hairs. These are hairs of knowledge or something like that. I was like, that's awesome. I'm stealing that. Yes, I'm stealing that. And then I forget what it's one of those days. I'm telling you. But hey, as long as you have fun, who the hell cares how old you are, you know? As long as you have fun and you live by your own standards. That's the main thing. That's the main thing. But yes, happy birthday to all my peeps watching that have birthdays next week. Yeah, gray highlights. There you go. That's right, they're highlights. I have a lot of highlights right here. Mine went to chunk. They're chunky, not highlights. Thank you, Nubs, for sharing out my video. Right? I can fly, I can fly. Hey, hey, Nubs. See, that's the way to do it, Sophie. That's exactly it. I ended a toxic relationship, friendship, and now I feel so much later. Yep, just walk away from the madness. Hey, Ted. No worries, hon. So just popping in to say hi, Missy. Can't stay. Busy, busy. Building a DVD unit from flat pack. Then make something to eat. Catch y'all soon. All right, Ted. Have a wonderful day, hon. Thank you so much for coming in. Oh, you wound Fluky up earlier? Oh, did did Fluky recognize that, Andy? I'm sure he did, right? Hey, Tony. How you doing, hon? Welcome, welcome. Tell Flickin to do it. Yeah, right? Hey, Miss Amanda over there. Rain, thank you for the ice cream. Amanda, thank you for the ice cream. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Oh, okay, you're not there. I lied. Amanda's not here. Shh. I didn't see nothing. Nicole almost said the C word. Would that be cookie? Fluky want a cookie? I don't know what a flat pack is, but Sophie loves building one. All right, Ted. Take care, hon. Freaky hello to not someone who's here. Yep, that's the one. Okay. Now you got Nicole swearing at me. Thanks, Andy. I love you too. I love you too. See how it is? Everybody likes to get Missy in trouble. It's always Missy's fault. I know. It's like my boss come up to the room yesterday and he knocks on the door and I open up. He goes, "Where's Eddie?" And I'm like, "In the living room." He's like, we got to talk math. And I'm like, well, why can't we talk math? Because you're a woman. It's a guy thing. I'm like, oh, screw you. This is how I get treated around here. By Eddie, by my boss, it's all good. Multilingual swearage there, Missy. That's right. Right? That is true. I will take it as a compliment. I got sweared at in multiple languages. I love it. I love it. So today's show, we're talking about personal development. Let's get some help with, different things. I like bringing different things to the table when it comes to Transformation Tuesdays, just because of the fact that what might help me might not help you. So I like bringing up different information about different things, um, into helping us all bring out our true selves, you know? Count yourself lucky you ain't a cat, Missy. Boss would have you working in the kitchen. That's true. No. Um, yeah, no. That's one thing though. And the thing of it is Eddie and my boss was talking about my paycheck. What? Why am I not involved with this? It's bullshit. No, but that's one thing that I love about working here. Joking around and stuff like that. You can't beat it. You can't beat it. I know, they were talking about my paycheck, but yet it's between my boss and Eddie. The hell's up with that? No. I like advertising people too. So I know, you like getting them going. Hey, Melanie, how you doing, hon? Hey, game girl. They might, freaky geek. They gonna turn your money into a mask? They might. You never know. You never know with them two what they're scheming. So, like I said, I like talking about different things because some ideas might work for some, others might work for others. You know how it is. So I know when I first started my personal journey of bringing out the best of me, I guess, getting my confidence back up, my self esteem, all that good stuff. It took different, a lot of different ways of making me look at things. Um, so that's why I like to, have different ways to help people. Just something might click. Something might click and go, oh, all right, I get that. Let me try that. You know, that's just one thing that, we love talking about here because I want you guys are freaking awesome. And I want you guys to understand. And I want, somebody who might not feel awesome about themselves to feel awesome because we are all awesome. We are. There's not one person that I know that I don't look up to for different things. All of you guys. I look up to you guys for a lot of different things. Glad it's not Minotaur poop. You get paid enough dollars to sew them together and make a math. Man, you rich, Missy. Yeah, I wish I was rich. Thank you, Melanie, for the ice cream. I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. Rain, thank you so much for the lemons. Oh my God, you guys. Nicole, thank you for the ice cream and the lemons. She just wants to see the dancing lemon. I think she has a, crush on it. Hey, Terry, how you doing? I'm sorry, I'm watching on TV. Missy needs a raise. There you go. That works. You're the best. Thank you, Melanie, for the ice cream. You guys. Oh, stop, Nicole. You know you have a crush on that dancing lemon. Look at him. Look at him go. You guys rock. You're the best. That's right. You guys are the best around. You really are. You really are. I mean it. Missy needs to win the multi-million-dollar lottery. Oh, thank you, Spit. I wish I would share it all with you guys. Oh my God, Nicole, thank you for the diamond. No, we're not singing Never Ending Story. Every time. Oh, Jake, that sucks. Go back to school tomorrow. They start school up here. See, our kids in New York don't start until September. Here they start sometime. I think it could be tomorrow as well. I don't know. There you go. Sophie's just lurking, eating her roast. At least she said roast and not rump, right? Oh, Melanie, I haven't. This is my second day back of being gone for what, guys? A month? Something like that? Yeah. Aw. Yeah, exactly. Freaky Geek Melanie, you missed the same amount of Shadow did. Exactly. So let's go ahead. I'm always watching as well. Not really. I'm usually sleeping. Um, See, Freaky Geek? Brilliant minds. What can I say? So personal development is a hot topic, and it's been a hot topic for a long time. But if you rewind it a decade ago, you'll uncover a lot of middle-aged people offering advice, right? It's usually men on videos or in books, but there's nothing wrong with that. We all want us to feel great about ourselves. We want to all put it out there to embrace growth. You know what I mean? And that's one of the reasons I did, because I know how getting out of, like, with Sophie, getting out of toxic relationships or toxic friendships, that's a big part. I think that's one of our hardest aspects of trying to better ourselves, move on, because we don't know how to, I guess, live without the drama sometimes. You know what I mean? Um, but once you actually make a statement in your life and move past that, let me tell you, I can't express enough. Like Sophie said, she feels lighter. Once I set that goal of you know what, I'm not doing drama. Now, mind you, I have my slip ups. I go back and, see what's going on in the drama, but not like I used to. Not like I used to at all. Um, Once you move away from that, you feel so much better. You know? Oh, thank you, Spit. Thank you, Spitfire. That makes me feel really good. I'm still developing. I'm probably a training bra size by now. Um, that's how it was for me, Sophie. She said something in me snapped, and I was not going to stand for it anymore. If that makes sense, it makes total sense. A lot of my longtime viewers knows the story of how, I'm combating and still combating. I say, still, because I'll be combating depression and anxiety for the rest of my life. It's what you do, right? But now it's about what, 4 years ago, guys, because I started the channel 3 years ago. um and about 4 years ago is about, I was sitting there one day and I slammed my hand on the desk and was like, I'm not going to live like this no more. I've been combating my depression and anxiety for a while, but I was just like, I'm fed up with this. It's not for me. I'm too old for this shit anymore. And that's exactly what I started doing, a little bit at a time. A lot of shadow work and a lot of just little bit of advice here and there that made me, okay, let me try this, But yeah, I mean, that's the thing, and getting out of the negativity. I mean, I've always been an optimistic person, um, but to really look inside myself and find out the little nooks and crannies of what made like my self-esteem drop, or my self-confidence, or what made those, to dive in there and really find out who I was before I had all these symptoms, or whatever you want to call them. But yeah, you get to that point, to where you're just like, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Exactly. That's the two. Life's too short to be depressed all the time. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, it's you. You have to make that decision. Nobody can make that decision for you. You have to walk away from it. And it's hard. It's hard when you're so used to, that's your comfort zone. To believe it or not, you know what I mean? That's part of your comfort zone. So to walk away from something out of your comfort zone, you know, that's why I always say, don't worry about what other people say. Just do you. A lot of YouTubers are it's been a shithole for like a year now. And it's like, don't worry about what other people say. Just do you. Don't even listen to it. If you think about it, even with celebrities, right? Celebrities usually don't read the tabloid stuff about them. Why? You know what I mean? Why? Why put yourself through that of reading bad stuff about yourself that isn't, half the time isn't true? Do you know what I mean? So they don't even look at shit like that. So why should you? You know? Nicole said, Missy taught me to look for my calming down moment. It's not easy and it doesn't always work. Right. Yeah, exactly. I mean, nothing is 100%. It's just, like I said before, the biggest thing is know yourself. Know yourself. Know what calms you down. Know what, you know, the best doctor to have is yourself. I'm not saying don't go to doctors. I'm not saying that at all, because believe me, I've had my fair share. You know what I mean? And they've helped me. But you also know yourself. To know yourself, what calms you down, because what calms me down might not work for you, right? That's beautiful, Soapy. Soapy says, I have an art print on my wall which reads, do more of what makes you happy. Exactly. Exactly. Terry said, I was depressed most of my life until I had my strokes. That scared me into deciding to be happy. And it sucks that something like that happened, to shock you into it. And that's what I'm trying to, I guess, in my own little way, trying to help people before that stuff happens. You know what I mean? Um, but as long as you're living your best life now, it's all that matters. In the moment. Live in the moment. You know? Definitely, Freaky Geek. You're right. Um, Nicole says, I still worry about what others say, especially when they are telling lies about me, but I'm changing shapes or no, that's not part. I'm changing shapes and colors. No, I'm changing my mindset. Tiny steps. Exactly. It does. It takes baby steps. You might learn something about yourself, and then, you know, I think a lot of it, at least to me, what I see is we don't give ourselves credit first, of what we do. And second of all, we don't allow ourselves half the time to be happy. You know what I mean? We don't allow ourselves to let go of that guilt, let go of something that we did years ago that was wrong, but we're still holding on to it and we can't change it. You know what I mean? We don't allow ourselves to let go. And that's a lot of the problem. I know that was a lot of my problem. You could say something to me today that might stay with me for 25, 30 years. Something that you might not mean as disrespectful or anything, but to me, I'd take it that way. You know what I mean? As it was explained to me, we all have a bubble. And like, if our self confidence is up, that bubble will let the negative bounce off, but the positive in. If our bubble's a little messed up or, not holding strong, it's letting everything in, right? So let's get that bubble tightened up. Yes, you're right, Nicole. Changing the way you react is not an easy road to take when you are used to it, too. But patience is a virtue. Yeah, you're right. Exactly. That's exactly it, you know? And that's what I love about you guys. You guys help each other. It's not just sitting here listening to my mouth spout out. I love that you guys help each other. That's beautiful to me. It really is, you know? So let's get into it, right? So, talking about personal development, and it's hard. That's another thing I wanted to say. Excuse the phone. Eddie's got his phone plugged in over on his computer. So you're going to hear the dings and all that good stuff. But for us, our people around our ages, it's very hard for us to um, come to terms with opening up our feelings, I guess, because so many times if you did, you'd be put into a mental ward, or you know what I mean, just stuff looked at differently, or in my case, a lot of my emotions were used against me. So I have a very bad trust issue that I've been working on for eons. And, you know, it's just one of those things that it was the lifestyle we grew up in, where, keeping up with the Joneses had to be prim and proper. And, you know, this is how we were brought up and raised, and that stuff is taboo. Not taboo, well, it kind of was, but you know what I mean now. All right, so if you rewind a decade or two, you'll uncover a lot of middle-aged people offering advice. I already said all this. If you It may have once been written off as new age nonsense, but today personal development has science and research to back it up, which is helpful, right? Because yes, tattoo freaky geek, smart ass. Um, Today you can find blogs, articles, videos, live streams, a wide range of information at the click of a button. But if you're unsure whether personal growth is right for you, let's take a moment to highlight what it is and what it looks like. You know, it's for everyone and it can be applied to every area of your life. Personal development is a way for you to assess your qualities and skills and develop them in order to achieve goals. Now, I used to go to classes that, you know, basically like help you find a job type of classes, right? Even if I didn't need one, because you know why? Because I felt so good after going to these classes. My confidence was rocking. You know what I mean? Made it, at the end of the class, you'd had to do like a video where you were pretending to interview. If you're like me, I hate freaking interviews. I have problems talking to you guys. Can you imagine how I talk when, I'm not as nervous as I am with you guys? Yeah. Talk about the Missyisms coming out. So, I mean, just getting used to that and everything. But, I mean, it was a confidence booster. It really was. And so, any chance that I could, I would take these classes just to feel good, I guess. That was my drug of choice, I guess. So, everybody is brimming with potential and personal development. Even, I don't care if you're 99 years old, you can still even, you know, change your ways. Again, that's another thing. And I know I'm all over the place with this, guys, and I'm sorry. But, um, totally forgot. Oh, if you want to up and change something about yourself, just do it. Just do it. Don't worry about what anybody says. You know what I mean? If you're in this job that you don't like and you see another opportunity, go for it. Don't worry about what, oh, well, this one I've been here for so and so this long and blah, blah, blah. How am I going to change this? I want to get over here. Because when you're doing something you want to do, when you're doing something wholeheartedly and you have that passion for it, believe me, everything will fall into place. Everything. You know, I wear a good mask to hide my low self esteem, and they still work. Oh, yeah, we all have masks, but it's not having to put the mask on anymore, being truthful to yourself and taking those masks off. Because if you take those masks off, that's your true you, right? There's nothing wrong. If you're having a bad day, there's nothing freaking wrong with that. You know, nothing wrong with that. If you're having an emotional day, there's nothing wrong with that. Well, hello. um, so I mean, hey, whether you're, I guess we're getting to that age where it don't matter where you are, just be your true self. Whether at your work, I mean, the other day I was crying at work. I person come up to the desk and I had tears in my eyes. I knew it. You know what I mean? I answered their question and went away and cried in the laundry room again. You know, I just, you know, it, it's okay. Um, Sorry, Eddie was talking to me. Uh, it's to the point where, you know, you shouldn't have to worry. If you have a breakdown, it's okay to have a breakdown. Don't hold it in because of the fact that it's going to harm you in the long run. It's going to harm you in the long run. Where, yes, we wear, and I'm not going to lie, I wear masks all the time around my kids if something bad's going on. And you know what I mean? I'm not going to, but I don't lie to them either. I've never, you know, I've always been open and honest with my kids. And thank you, Melanie. Being all over the place means that somebody needed to hear something. That's true. I look at that. I look at that like that as well. Um, Freaky, your brain kicked in. All right, Sophie, take care, hon. Yeah, that's true. I mean, you never know when or where something you say will help another. Exactly. Yes. Yeah. Don't hold in your farts. That's right. Nicole says, I hide my inner feelings except with Andy because I know he doesn't judge me. If I have a bad day, it's still difficult for me to show, but I'm getting there. Yeah, it's like I said, baby steps, you know. Um, the thing of it is, Nicole, and with everybody. Hey, Elizabeth, how you doing, hon? With that, excuse me, there's once you get to the that confidence level of people judging you, that'll be gone. You're not going to care if people judge you. You know what I mean? We'll get there. One of these days, we'll get there. Ron! No, he didn't, Ron. He didn't order lunch. I'm doing good, Elizabeth. How you doing, hon? Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, my thoughts and prayers are with you, and I'm sure everybody else too. It's definitely hard. Yes, big hugs to you. Definitely. But yes, hopefully we'll get to that point to where, I have my moments where judgment creeps in. But other times it's like, because of you guys, I don't worry about people judging me, if that makes sense. Chocolate mooncake time, guys. You're a stubborn sod. I know. Yeah. Freaky Geek's always watching. Oh, what the fart?
Oh, what the fart?
That's right. That's my man. But yeah, where you're not, hopefully we'll get to the point to where you don't care when people judge you. It's like, I look at things like this. If people are going to judge me, first of all, everyone has skeletons in their closet. Second of all, no one's perfect. Third of all, um, you know, who the hell cares? Because people will find out the truth eventually. It might take longer than you'd like, but people will find out the truth. Whether it be something like paranormal, the paranormal community, or whether it be something in your life. Somebody talking bad about you in your, whatever. They're going to find out the truth. Like I said, it might take longer than what you'd like, but that's when you come back and be like, yeah, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Hey, Jared, how you doing, hon? Well, thank you for stopping in. I hope the ghosties come out for you. And he has many skeletons in his closet. But man, a lot of people are going, I'm telling you, getting a lot of people, a lot of notifications today. I don't know what the hell's going on. But yeah, you'll get there to where you won't care when people are judging you. You won't care because you know the truth, right? You know the truth. Integrity. You know you're truthful. You know you got integrity. Then I wouldn't worry. Oh, Jared, RestreamBot is, if you look past that, it'll say the name of who's talking to you. Like it says, RestreamBot, D Live, Ron. Ron's saying hey, and vice versa. You're a RestreamBot on the other channel. So, okay. Let's talk about what goes on. Hey, Tammy, how you doing, hon? Hope all is well. Hope all is well with all of you. So, self-actualization. Now, I've told you guys over and over when we talk about this to know yourself, right? So, there are plenty of ideas revolving around personal development, and perhaps the biggest one, or at least most known, is self-actualization. Abraham Maslow, an American psychologist, created the hierarchy of needs most of us are familiar with. The theory based on the idea that we all have innate needs and there are priorities in which to achieve them. And top of the pyramid is self-actuation. So here's what it proposes anyway. At the very bottom level of the hierarchy is your psychological needs. It's the basis that you need, like air, shelter, sleep, food, drinking, drinks as in water, or, keep hydrated. The second level is both an economic and physical. You need both security and safety, right? The stability. At the third level, you seek friendship and relationships. It's about inclusions and belonging. The fourth level is meeting your needs for self-worth and self-esteem. Could be combined to create self-empowerment. It's the feeling of being accomplished. And finally, at the top is self-actualization. It's the need for clarity and development, the curiosity that drives you to find your purpose. It's the desire we all have to become everything we are capable of being. Okay? It's reaching your full potential. It was later expanded by Maslow himself to include 8 levels. The because of everything changing, it was basically, he put beauty and balance in there, which is aesthetic needs. Second is cognitive needs, in search of meaning to find knowledge and understanding. And then finally, transcendent needs. People are motivated by their values, and those values transcend your personal self. This includes serving others, pursuing science, faith, spirituality, and even sexual experiences. So, let's see what chatters I missed. I got to the point people want to judge me, let them. What you see is what you get. Yep. If you don't like, well, tough. I don't lie, and I don't. Exactly, Elizabeth. Exactly, and that's just it. That's I don't want to know that, Andy. No, I'm joking. You're exactly right. Like I said, she said, I've got to the point where people want to judge me, let them. What you see is what you get. If you don't like it, well, tough. I don't lie, and I treat people the way I want to be treated, and that's with respect. And that's exactly it. When you're at that point to where you really, it's not that you don't care what other people think, you don't care about the negativity. You know what I mean? You don't care about people talking shit. It's like, let them talk shit. What are they going to do? You know, people who know me for me, you know. Um it's kind of like how I put it with my sub count, right? I don't hype myself up to try to get people to subscribe for me. Either people are going to like my stuff or they're not going to like my stuff. I don't want people liking my stuff or like subscribing if they don't like my material. If they don't like my, that's cool. That's cool. They might produce something that I don't like, or I watch certain people because even though I'll always leave a like, I might not always leave a comment, but I'm watching it because I enjoyed it. I enjoy it. You know what I mean? To where I want people to enjoy what I'm putting out instead of just subbing to me because they know me. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. I must admit, losing a few toxic people made me smile a bit more. Yeah. Andy said, kind of, Missy. I only care about what a very select handful of people think of me. They want to call me an a-hole, fine. They want to think I'm God, fine. They want to think I'm evil, fine. Yeah, exactly. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like my friends and stuff, and you guys, I care about what you think. If you see me doing something wrong, I want you to, hey, miss, this is what you're doing. Of course. But if there's haters, I don't, you know what I mean? That's why I don't mess with, I got yelled at again. Another monitor just handled it. But I don't, when it comes to, I see so many of my friends talking about trolls and stuff on their channels. It hurts me in a way of just ignore them and be done with it. Because if people come in trolling you and you're giving back to that drama, you're doing exactly what the troll wants. Do you know what I mean? Do you notice that in the 3 years I've been doing this, how many times have I been hit with trolls? Not that many. Yeah, they come in waves. It's a YouTube thing. It's a D-Live thing. It's a Twitch thing. It happens. But what happens? You guys or I or Eddie, we sit there and take care of it in silence. We just deal with it and move on. You give them time, you sit there and give into yelling at them, and it's not going to solve anything. Shadow, you mean one can get lessons in digging for gold? Nose picking? Well, I'm sure you can find something out there. Not caring what the rest of the world and its opinions said did the world of good. Exactly, Andy, yes. Toxic people will find out it's the hurt they cause, Nicole, but as you stick to your morals, be yourself, stuff the assholes. Exactly, Elizabeth, exactly. Melanie said 25 people said I was cheating on my husband when multiple people, as if I would change what they thought. So I would say, shit, did I miss the, hey, Michigander man, how you doing, Rob? Where did I miss the second half of that? Oh, there it is. Next time, make sure I was the best they ever had in the story. Yeah, exactly. Let people talk. Because that's going to ruin you first. If you listen to it, that's so going to ruin you quickly. Because you're going to start believing that shit. And it's sad, but, Andy, you great person. What? Well, he's got you fooled, Tammy. No, I'm joking. Andy is a wonderful person. Nicole is too. You all are. I love you guys so much. Yeah, exactly. And admitting you have good days and bad days, what are you going to do? Everybody does. Terry says, I'd be bored to tears trying to do videos to meet other standards. I enjoy doing it my way. Exactly, Terry. And we love your videos for the way you do them. That's the thing. I watch videos because I feel closer. You know what I mean? Feel closer to the person. Elizabeth said, Missy, I promise you one thing. If I ever anything to say to you, I'll tell you in Messenger. Exactly, yeah. That's good, Spitfire. Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you give in to them, hey Eli, I missed you coming in. How you doing, hon? How you feeling? Hopefully you good. Oh, did Andy say he'd be quiet? Oh shit, we're all in trouble. So, even keep track. It's wiser to maintain a record of your development by making notes on your key development points. Even if it feels silly, if you do something throughout the day that makes yourself happy, that you feel accomplished, or not even accomplished, but just, hey, I did that today. Write it down. Write it down. I'm telling you this, and I don't do this shit myself, but because I hate writing, and I write enough at work. But you know, any accomplishment is a good accomplishment, and freaking writing it down and seeing that, you might have a bad day in the future, and you're looking over the stuff you've written down and be like, it'll bring that feeling back up. Like, yes, I did do that. That was awesome. Even if it sounds like something minute. I don't care how minute it is, because you did it, if that makes sense. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to keep up with all your comments over here. Let's see. Oh, okay, you got good. I'm glad you're doing great, Eli. Terry said, I had to stop doing my live readings because of trolls, not because they were breaking my nerves, but it was too hard to concentrate on what I was doing. I've had that happen, Terry, because yeah, when you do readings, they love to come in and bug, right? So that's why I have such awesome moderators, okay? Because my mods know what I'll put up with and what I won't. Do you know what I mean? And especially when it comes to readings. That's why I don't I watch chat, obviously, right? But when it comes to a troll, I'll skip right over that because I know my mod will take care of it. If that makes sense. I have very much faith in my mods. And I know, like I said, they know what I'll put up with and what I won't. And that's another thing. I think that's why I don't have problems with trolls, because of the fact that I do have awesome mods. And that, I've said it from the beginning that my chat has been a safe haven. It will always be a safe haven. We talk about a lot of things in here, and I want people to be safe talking in my chat. So if somebody comes in for a reading, it's the same thing. I want they're building up that courage to ask a question, right? So my mods know, like, when that person's speaking, to protect them, if that makes sense. Hey Mo, how you doing, hon? Let me see. Let me catch up on. I'm sorry, guys. I'm like all over the place today. I have trouble coping with me, Tammy, let alone someone else, and gotta be an asshole like me. I end up a missing persons charge. They wouldn't find the body. There you go. That's the way to look at it too. Let's see, Eli. Sorry. Okay. You're welcome, Terry. Never give up. That's what I say, no matter what happens. Exactly, Rob. Exactly. That's exactly it. Great advice right there. Spitfire said, trolls are afraid of me since I roast them big time. Yeah, well, yeah, they're gonna be, but the thing of it is I just, to me, it's not worth my time. I just, I am doing well, Mo. Thank you. I know it's been a long time. I got to get used to this, you know, going live again. All right. So here's some rules, 11 rules of personal development, okay? It's never too late to take active steps towards personal development. That's right. You can do it anytime. I don't care if you're, 16 or 99. It's never too late to take steps towards bettering yourself and being the true you. Number 2, you don't have to need it to benefit from personal development. And that's the thing. Hello, holy cowgirl. How you doing, hon? Welcome, welcome. Eli, Ron don't like me, only for cheap labor. Yes, Mo, I'm back every day now. Oh, thank you, Melanie. Melanie said oh God, it just scrolled way up on me. Your mods are great. This is a safe place. Toss the haters, not like you're thinking, Andy. Good to hear, holy cowgirl. I'm glad you're doing well. So yeah, you don't have to need it to benefit from it. Like I said, something I say or something other people say might just hit something that go, oh yeah, that would work. I understand that. I get that. You know, you don't have to be unhappy or unfulfilled to benefit from personal development, which you don't. I'm a happy-go-lucky person, but I'm always reading this stuff. I'm always reading up on what I could do to better myself personally. You know what I mean? In feeling better about myself, keeping up with my depression, my anxiety, all that stuff. I'm always forever trying to, I wouldn't say better myself, but bring my true self out. I mean, you guys get to see it. You know what I mean? Um, I'm still working on things as okay, like when I go to work or when I'm talking to you guys, I'm a totally different person than when I'm by myself. Okay. When I'm by myself, I might as well be a recluse or a hermit because I don't like talking to nobody. But when I go to work or I'm on here, that switch turns over. So I'm trying to take what you see here and what I am at work and put it into my alone time, I guess. Not my alone time, but my personal time. I don't know. Whatever you want to call it. Because usually I'm on the side of the building smoking a cigarette while everybody else is at the back of the building smoking cigarettes or whatever. I don't like to be around people. But again, when I'm at work, it's that, you know what I mean? A switch that comes on and, you know, they see me at work the way you guys see me here. So I got to learn to put that, be more well-rounded, I guess. Thank you, Mo. Glad to be back. No, he's not working. He's out having a cigarette. He came home and went right to bed from work. So. So another thing is there's no single way to do personal development. Exactly what I've said before. This is why I bring up many different things because of the fact that different things work with different people. Your personal development journey is your own, and it won't look the same as anyone else's. So, what works for your friend might not work for you, and vice versa. Not all personal development resources are created equally. Okay. Remember that. Just because you experience failure does not mean you should stop. You just have to find something else that works for you. Personal development doesn't end. Once you reach one goal, you set another. And that's so true. It's a process that will last your lifetime. And it's true. But you'll feel better every step of the way. Personal development can be uncomfortable. Believe me, one thing that I've always said, doing shadow work is hard as fucking hell. No lie. But take care, Rob. Love you as well, hon. Thanks for stopping in. Personal development can be uncomfortable and takes time, effort, and maybe even some blood, sweat, and tears. Personal development isn't going to turn you into a different person. It isn't about drastic change. It's about incremental change that will help you fulfill your potential. And the key to positive personal development is consistency. You might not get it right the first time, but that's okay. Well, you better learn to play the harp there, mister. So, let's talk about goals and ideas you can use to drive your personal development. By building self-esteem, you contribute to your personal development. By organizing your home, you contribute to your personal development. With that being said, there's still more direct goals and ideas that drive your personal development. So we're going to talk about specific ideas and goals. So gratitude. What better way to grow as a person than to learn how grateful for everything you have? You might not have that car you want, but if you have a car, then you're getting from point A to point B. You wish your house was bigger, but you have a roof over your head. You're the best. Thank you, Freaky Geek. You're the best. But you have a roof over your head. In an ideal world, you'd be eating surf and turf every night, but that's not healthy. And you go to bed with a full belly. There are many benefits to gratitude. It improves your physical health, increases empathy, boosts self-esteem, helps build better relationships, and it'll even help you sleep better. I want you to think about the worst thing that has ever happened to you and try to find one single positive thing that came from that situation. This doesn't remove the sadness, anger, or disappointment from an event or situation. It just forces you to look at things differently. For example, if you've ever experienced the loss of a loved one, it's difficult to overlook your grief and pain to find a silver lining. And why would you want to? But there is a real obvious thing that you can be grateful for, and that is that you got to know the person at all, right? Yes, you might have lost that person, but aren't you grateful for knowing that person? That doesn't mean you immediately let go of your grief or just get over it. I'm not saying that at all. It's about focusing on the most positive aspect you can find. You can't bring them back, but you can celebrate the life they lived and the moments you shared with them. I know, surf and turf does sound good, doesn't it? I chose the most, of course, extreme example because I know how most people react when someone encourages them to find the silver lining. It elicites an eye roll and a heavy sigh. How do you find a silver lining in that? You can be grateful for the foresight that allows you to use the rest of your time wisely. Again, it doesn't remove the pain or help you heal, but it'll help you live your life to the fullest. And that's what we want. Every morning before you get out of bed, come up with one reason you are grateful for the day ahead. Every evening before you go to sleep, think of one thing you're grateful for. Remember the happy memories. Exactly, Elizabeth. Number 2, give up on perfection. Perfection is a lie, right? The beautiful models you see on social media, yeah, they're beautiful, but they're not perfect. Their photos are face-tuned and airbrushed. Their teeth aren't even as white as they appear. Their skin isn't blemish-free, nor is their tan. I guarantee their tan is uneven, right? Trying to compete with that, aspiring to that, it's holding you back. You cannot be happy if you are constantly comparing yourself to others in your constant pursuit of perfection. Hey, Amora! I'd like to highlight a healthy perfectionism versus an unhealthy perfectionism. For example, we'll focus on personal satisfaction. Healthy perfection would be celebrating all your wins and you give yourself credit when you earn it. Unhealthy perfection is feeling constantly dissatisfied with your achievements and feeling as though they're not enough. On a macro versus micro level, health perfection or perfectionism would be the ability to see the big picture and doing what it takes to get things done. And a healthy perfectionism would get so caught up in the details, you can't see the forest for the trees. Are you in? Oh, I didn't even send you the link, did I? I'm asking him if he's in the studio, and he's not even, he don't even have the link. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry. There we go. Excuse me. Ba-ding! Excuse me. Oh, now I got the hiccups. Is this making sense to you guys? And exactly, Nicole. Most of them are as beautiful without makeup. Yes, I agree. Nice, freaky geek. Nice. Shadow sings Zelda to Eddie, then he'll have a link. Gamer joke. Oh, I was going to sing the Zelda tune. Okay. Okay, another good example of unhealthy perfectionism is failure. It's healthy to reflect on your failures and learn a lesson to apply moving forward. It's unhealthy to consistently beat yourself up over past mistakes. Another good example, no, I lied. There isn't another. Now understand that what I've classified as healthy perfectionism isn't perfectionism as at all. It's personal growth. That's your goal. So, what is the biggest perfectionist issue that you have? What's the one thing you can do right now to pop a hole in it? There he is. I heard it him. Is your mic muted? Well, okay, there we go. He's here. So, Perhaps you feel angry when someone close to you experiences success. That's another good place to start because it speaks to your perfectionism. And to do something a little deeper, go out of your way to be imperfect today.
Hello, everybody.
So yeah, allow yourself, welcome back, Andy. Allow yourself to be imperfect to yourself. Right? Build self-awareness. What does self-awareness have to do with your personal development? Well, it's all about knowing your values and values. Understanding your needs, your personality, your emotions, your habits, weaknesses, and strengths. It's about knowing how to manage your stress, how to motivate yourself, and improve your decision-making skills. It is one of the most powerful personal development tools you can leverage. I tell you so. Tell you guys all the time. Know yourself. Know yourself. When you pay attention to your mind, you start to see how you think and how your beliefs create results. The benefits of self-awareness are vast. It'll make you more empathetic. Yeah. Give you more self-control. Help you make better decisions. Makes it easier to build healthy habits and squash the bad ones, as well as improving your listening skills. So let's build some self-awareness right now. Take an objective look at yourself. It can be difficult to see yourself as you truly are, but you can, with the right effort, okay, you can look at yourself this way. Write down your perception about who you think you are, what you need to do to get better at, or what you're great at. What are you particularly proud about? What made you happy in your childhood? Has that changed? Why? How has it changed? It's all about gaining a new perspective. Yeah, it's okay to have flaws.
Flaws is what makes you perfect.
Right. Nicole tells me off every time she catches me looking at myself. Andy, well, you know, you're a... I'm not even going to... You got anything to say about that, Eddie?
Nope.
I didn't think so. Start by keeping a journal. By keeping a journal, you have a tool to reflect your thoughts. You can then reflect on those entries and discover insights you might not otherwise notice. Always look for patterns. That's where the good stuff is. Write out your plans, your priorities, your goals. Make time for daily self-reflection. Practice mindful habits. Ask close friends and family members to describe you and see how that aligns with your own perception about yourself. If you're feeling brave after all that, you can ask your boss or coworkers for feedback. You're not always the same person at work, and what we just talked about, you know, you're not always the same person at work as you are at home or around friends and family, but it's always worth getting additional insight. Finally, I'd suggest that you make a list of things that annoy you about others.
Breathing.
Shut up. It's because often we react with distaste to the qualities in others that we share. We've talked about that before as well. It annoys you so much in them because you know it's true of you. Okay. This is a big one. Okay. And I know a lot of people um, get mad at this statement, but it's, it's true. Okay. A lot of people are frustrated by the idea that they need to forgive because people don't believe that others deserve their forgiveness. I totally get that, and I totally understand where you're coming from if you share that opinion. But this is to let you know that forgiveness is not about other people. Okay? When we say forgive others, we're not talking about, it's not about the other person. Forgiveness is about you. Okay? When you choose to forgive somebody, you are choosing to let go of that pain and resentment you have been holding on to. Are there really benefits to forgiveness? Yeah, there's a lot. Forgiveness can lead to healthier relationships. They can improve your mental health, reduce anxiety and stress, reduce blood pressure, and improve your self esteem. Ultimately, when you hold on to anger, resentment, sadness, and grief, you damage all those things. And by forgiving, you let all those go. So, honesty is the first step. You need to be honest about the level, now, honest with yourself, okay? You need to be honest about the level of hurt, anger, and sadness you've been holding on to in order to assess the damage it has on you in your life. For example, you may have had a teacher who made you feel wholly inadequate, and as a result, you struggle with self-esteem. It's exactly what happened to me. As a result, you seek validation and love in unhealthy places and damaging ways. And that's so true. By doing shadow work, that's what I came um in third grade. My teacher used to embarrass me. That's why I have a hard time doing math. If you ever see me do math, okay, what happens is if I look at a math problem, I'll know it as soon as I see it, right? But then, and the answer will be right. But then I second guess myself and the answer will become wrong. Okay? Done it all my life, and it stems back to my third grade teacher because she would hang, if I got, I don't know about you guys, but 65%. 65 is the passing grade, at least it was in New York. Okay? Anything under that, she would hang, in third grade, would hang it up on the board for everybody to see. Of course, it's embarrassing, right? So that just started my whole insecurity about myself. So I learned a lot from that. I developed a lot from that. And now that I look back on it, I can see where my insecurity started with trusting myself and trusting my instinct about things. Does that make sense, Eddie?
No, it does to me. I mean, you never want people to pick out what you're doing wrong.
Right.
I mean,
So
it's like they say in situations, just a 1-0 shit wipes out 1,000 metaboys.
right. Exactly.
Hurry back, Andy.
Hurry back, Andy. All right. So if you have made a conscious decision to forgive the person you believe wronged you, part of that is letting go of the ideas of vengeance and revenge. And we all have them. We all have them. For example, 5 years ago, your coworker stole your idea, right? And ever since then, you have refused to credit them for the work they have contributed. By choosing to forgive them, you also give up on the tactic of pursuing petty vengeance. No, you need Eddie to do your budget. He does. He's good like that. So try to find some meaning. Also try to find some meaning in the situation you have been through. You don't need to reach out to someone to offer forgiveness. It's different if someone who wronged you reaches out to apologize and ask for your forgiveness. But Eli, I love those stickers. But it's all about you letting go of that anger, that sadness, that, you know what I mean, that wanting of revenge. Fill your glass. So are you guys a half empty kind of person, or are you half full? I've always been a half full. At a year and a half,
I'm a half-ass.
you're a half ass.
Yeah.
No, you're half empty. Would you say that?
You know, I'm not stupid. I'm just going to agree with you.
What the hell does that mean?
Because too many people are watching.
Oh, is that? If you're not quite there with seeing your glass as half full, know that it's never too late. Optimism is a trait that you can develop. You can train yourself to be a more positive person, and as a result, you'll be a more happy person. There you go. That's another way. That's a good way to ask that, Freaky, but it sounds something else. Freaky's like, is it half wet or half dry? I know, you're always watching. Of course, in addition to the happiness that Optimus brings, it can also make you both wealthier and healthier. How does that work? Well, when you expect good outcomes, you take action to contribute to those outcomes. So let's focus on developing your optimism, right? So because if you think that something good will happen from what you do, you will strive more from it than hold back if you thought bad outcome's going to happen. Does that make sense?
Mm.
You can start your journey by setting your intention. Before you even step foot out of bed, take a moment to set your intention for the day ahead, right? There are all different ways you can do this. But to start, choose a single word that resonates with your energy, your spirit, or attitude you want to carry throughout the day. This will act as your compass and hopefully help you focus on energy and time more effectively. As an example, say your job is frustrating and it's difficult to maintain your optimism. Well, your intention for the day would be proactive, and your goal could be submit at least 5 resumes or follow up on 5 different opportunities or leads or whatever your job entails. Smile 5 times throughout the day, you know. One great way to change your circumstances is to take courage. It's about closing the gap between your current position and where you'd like to be. That means action. It's time to jump out of your comfort zone and do something that scares you.
Yeah, I'm skydiving.
No.
No, that scared me.
Well, yeah, it would scare me too, but you know. So is there a problem that you're dealing with right now? How can you reframe it so you see it as an opportunity instead? Exactly, Amora. You get out of bed thinking, oh, coffee sounds so good, right?
Then the thought hits you. Damn it, I gotta make it.
See? Negative Nelly over there. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Excuse me, what did you do yesterday?
What did I do yesterday?
I gotta make coffee.
That's me going, honey, will you make coffee for me? Let's see. Both optimism and pessimism are contagious. So you should do your best to limit your contact with pessimists that only drain your energy. But you have definitely gotten better over the years, though, being a pessimist.
No.
Yes. That sounds good too, Eli. There you go, freaky geek. Mess with the people and turn it into an optical illusion. So start carrying yourself with optimists, or start carrying yourself like the optimist you want to become. Stand up straight, be confident, be optimistic, and an outgoing person. Stop taking yourself so seriously. See, Eli, you were my friend until you said McDonald's, knowing that we don't have McDonald's.
Well, you made one just as good.
I know, I do have my egg
Sandwich maker.
Sandwich maker, yes, that thing. Another thing that we've talked about before, positive affirmations. There are a lot of discussion around whether positive affirmations are useful or not. In my eyes, they have been very useful. Not going to lie. The key to positive affirmations is you have to believe them. But if you repeat them long enough, it'll start ringing true to you.
Yeah, Eli, our restaurant ain't open no more. Well, it is, but they just do sushi now.
Yeah. So, believe me, because he'd be down there cooking me a chicken fried steak.
No, I wouldn't. I'd still be working at Safeway.
If you repeat, I am calm and capable, and believe that you're calm and capable, then you're going to find out that the reminder beneficial in time of chaos and strife. You'll remember that in times that it's all chaotic. However, if you repeat, I make money easily, that's something you've struggled with in the past, right? Then you won't have the desired effect because you simply do not believe it. These positive statements can help you overcome negative thoughts, put self-sabotage to bed, and you can use them to make positive changes. One of the greatest benefits of positive affirmations is that once you consistently use them, they can help you reprogram your mindset and set negative thoughts to rest.
It's all because of the COVID, Eli.
Yeah. It's taken a toll on this town.
Oh, hey.
Yeah?
No.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about.
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
You won't have to think twice about replacing negative thoughts. Your brain will automatically kick into gear to correct them. Once you get the affirmations going in your head, that's the one good thing about them, because they'll pop in your head at the right time, if that makes sense. So to get started, you'll need to think of some truths that you know about yourself that your mind often attempts to derail. You know you're good at your job, or you know you're a good person, right? But sometimes we just don't believe ourselves. Setting those the affirmations with those sediments in there that we know about ourselves, they'll start popping up. It will pop loudly. And the good thing about affirmations is you can repeat them anytime, especially when when you feel stress or anxiety bubbling up, it's always a good idea to set aside time each day to run through your affirmations. They will be more powerful when you need them if you practice them when you don't. Hurry back, Freaky Geek.
Welcome back, Andy.
Welcome back, Andy. Next is motivate yourself. Motivation isn't endless. It's not something you build once and keep forever. It's something that you have to address daily. You might wonder why you should bother, which is why I want to highlight this as a benefit. Obviously, the biggest benefit to motivating yourself is achieving your goals, right? Beyond that, self motivation gives you vision, helps you overcome indecisiveness, which I have a lot of, I'll admit. I'm a Libra. Negative influences, it helps you overcome that. If somebody comes up to you and starts ragging on you, you're like, all of a sudden, you're like, instead of listening to it, you're like, don't need that in my life. It also gives you strength. You need to tackle any challenge, obstacle, or situation. The question now is, how can I build motivation, right? How can you build it up in yourself? Start by focusing your energy. If you want to motivate yourself, then you need to avoid distractions to prevent a feeling of overwhelmness. Simplifying things will help you make space. So rather than pursuing multiple goals all at once, choose one to work on. Like we said, baby steps. Once you have your goals, choose one to work on and break it down into smaller steps. It's easier to maintain your motivation if you are constantly achieving and having something to celebrate until you reach your next milestone, right? It's just how we work. If you keep doing little things and you're achieving those things, it's going to snowball. And it's going to be easier and easier to achieve that bigger goal. It's something that you manage. It's important that you manage your expectations. You'll run into obstacles, of course, but you will face challenges and things might not progress as quickly as you'd like. You can't let the frustration lead you to despair. You have to recognize it, that it's just a hiccup. The people around you should be supportive because sometimes you need help getting back up. Know which people in your circle are supportive types to lean on when you need them. Don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it. When you achieve something, be sure to celebrate it. You deserve to take credit for all your hard work and effort. Give yourself a moment to bask in the feeling of being a rock star. Motivation is important, but it won't mean a single thing if you can't employ supportive habits. Healthy supportive habits can be difference between achieving your dreams and sitting in the comfort zone, watching life pass you by. This is a big one for all of us. This is why people get pissed off at me for not having my phone on me at all times. There's people that I need to answer back, but I just haven't gone near my phone, really. Monitor your media consumption. Listen, there's nothing wrong with enjoying television and spending time online. Both can be valuable resources, and it's nice to have entertainment and information at your fingertips, right? There are a plethora of benefits in limiting your media consumption. Not only will it make you more self aware, but you will also feel less lonely. You will have more time and thus be more productive. You'll find it easier to focus, enjoy a better sense of perspective, and improve self esteem. TV in particular is a passive activity. It's unlikely that it aligns you with any of your values. Television should be a relaxation tool, not something that stresses you out or turns you into a procrastinator. I'm just a procrastinator. There's nothing.
She procrastinates about procrastinating.
That's right. I have a cigarette just to have a cigarette. Or no, what is it? I need a cigarette for a cigarette or something. I don't know. I can't. Do the same, with your social media use. There's no need to open your apps every 30 seconds or to switch between them hoping for new information on your timeline. And y'all do it. You go from Facebook to Instagram to Twitter to TikTok.
What the hell's TikTok?
TikTok, whatever. You go back and forth. I do it when I do use my phone. And then I get bored with it. And then I throw my phone down and then get yelled at for not answering nobody. So give yourself 2 specific times each day to get your social media fill and avoid it altogether the rest of the day. This is a hard one because for so many people, it's habit. It's just a big habit. When you're feeling bored, what do? Reach for your phone. It's just what we do.
Me, I hardly spend any time on Facebook, Andy.
Yeah, Andy yeah, I know. He's another one. He's like me, though.
No, he's worse than you.
Well, yeah, he is worse than me.
I mean, sometimes I get a response from you in 3 days, but, it takes about a month for Andy.
But yeah, but it's different because we live together.
Not if I'm at fucking work.
True. But yeah, my niece and both my niece and nephew have written me, and I have to write them back.
Welcome back, Freaky.
And I keep forgetting to.
Procrastination.
That's true, Andy. Can sum up TV in very few words. Death, misery, suffering, greed, and brain numbing. That's true. Welcome back, Freaky. So the last one we'll talk about today is breaking out of your comfort zone. That's a hard one. You will never grow and develop if you aren't...
Gotta give the boy voice.
That's right, damn it. If you aren't courageous enough to break out of your comfort zone. If you want to grow as a person, then you need to engage in new experiences. We grow when we're put under pressure. Eddie thinks that's my strong point, is being under pressure, though. Right? How I handle things?
Yeah, you called me.
I mean at work. What were you just saying today?
I don't know, I was sleeping.
Never mind, I'm not going to...
What are you talking about?
When you were talking about how I am at the desk.
Well, how you put on a fake smile?
No.
Well, obviously, Hint ain't getting it, so.
Huh? No. When you sat there and said how I work so fluently.
Oh, yeah, you do. But it's one of the things that you do it so much, you just fall into it that you don't even have to think about it.
Right.
And that's how you work.
But yeah, when I'm under pressure like that, I can do that. When I'm not under pressure...
Oh, yeah, if we're slow, you screw up all the time.
Yeah. But we do. We grow when we're under pressure. That's the thing. Think of yourself as a rock, right? And life is a rock polisher. So think of yourself as a rock. Life is a rock polisher. When you toss rocks into a polisher, they're tumbled around and they clatter together with grit. And when they come out, they're polished and beautiful. They need to be agitated to come out as a finished article. You need life to challenge you. It makes you stronger, more of a resilient person. The benefits of getting out of your comfort zone, it makes you more productive, more resilient, more adaptable. You'll grow in confidence, self awareness, and grow as a human being. If you want to break out of your comfort zone, you need to start by changing your daily routine. Routine is important. It is an important part, especially ones that have depression and anxiety. Routine is a great thing. Um, but you can still break out of certain parts of your routine to avoid a comfort zone. For example, you can take a walk for pleasure. You can pick up a book rather than watching the news. Or you can park a mile from work and walk the rest of the way. Well, that's something we can't do. I can't do. I can't park a mile away. Or order something from the menu you would normally never try if you go out to dinner.
Oysters.
No, I've tried oysters. I don't like them.
Talking about me.
Oh, you've never had oysters?
No.
Oh.
And I never will.
See? Negative Nelly. I'm telling you.
They just look like giant boogers in a shell.
Are you one of those people who likes to handle certain tasks yourself? You constantly do too much because you don't trust other people to do it properly. That's how I used to be with washing dishes. I wouldn't let my kids do it because I didn't trust them. And then one day I was like, well, fuck it. Just let them do it. So try delegating some of those tasks. What better way to break out of your comfort zone than by letting go? And it gives others a chance to show what they're capable of too. And it reduces your workload and gets you out of your comfort zone. Little things like that, getting out of your comfort zone. You ain't got to go jump out of a plane to get out of your comfort zone, like Eddie says. No, it's little things that just let somebody else do something that you would normally go, no, you can't do that.
I never do that.
No, never. Oh, Andy.
Freaky says, morning, boss. Give me an hour while I drive 10 minutes away and walk back.
Yeah, I know, right? That's exactly it, Tim. I tried to delegate my dog, but she said, nope. Because you don't give her cookies. Got to give Fluky cookies.
Gotta give the dog cookies.
All right, guys. Out of my comfort zone. Drop a ton of acid, jumped out of a plane with a snowboard, and halfway down realized I left my chute behind. Yeah. That will definitely, yeah. Nice save, Amora. She said, I just cleaned my keyboard. I spilled coffee on it last night of laughing. Almost happened again. Saved it, though.
It's going to be some sticky keys.
Right? All right, guys. With that being said, let me head over to DLive. Hopefully hit the pause button in time. Put 200 lemons in the chest. Submit. The day brown rice fell on my hometown. Oh my God, Andy.
Brown rain, not rice.
Well, it was my brain's way of, like, kind of,
cleaning it up.
Yeah. That's it. Chat up the hype. That's right. Thank you guys for being here. I'll appreciate it. I was trying to see something, but no. Okay. Anyway. Are you guys ready?
Who are you talking to?
These guys. I hit the chest. So if it doesn't pop up with you, or pop up for you, click on it. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are amazing.
Yep, they are.
They really are. Yes, they was, Eddie. LOL, I have in my coffee.
Sugar in my coffee, so yes, sticky.
Yeah. That sucks. All right. Whoa, that scared the hell out of me. I put my cursor down on the notification thing and the freaking everything disappeared. All right. Nicole got 103.2. Freaky Geek got 59.7. And Melanie got 43.4. Lamons. Good job, guys. Andy. God. All right, guys. Tomorrow we're talking about aliens. We got some wild stories tomorrow. It's going to be freaking nifty. Nifty, I tell you. We got former U.S. Air member claims that she worked on a secret base, a moon base. Real alien photographed an alien abduction of Philip Spencer. The Atlantean UFO case. Fleet of UFOs landed and strange humanoids were seen in Greece. Mysterious alien encounters in Puerto Rico. The dead body of an alien and underwater alien bases. And the El National Forest alien encounters. A camping group attacked by aliens. That is for tomorrow's show. Come join us. No, that's not my story to tell, Freaky. But with that being said, have a great day, everybody. Take care. Be safe. You gonna do your spew so I can say mine?
Will you shut up? Just want to give a hug to the ladies, give some ups to the guys. Stay safe, stay strong. I should be here tomorrow.
All right, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Be safe. Take care. We love you.
All of you.
And remember, find something today that makes you smile with your eyes. Mwah. Bye, guys.
Have a good day.